What's up, it's Charlotte Sands, and you are watching my bonus iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. Thank you, Romeo and Most Requested Live, for having me on to talk about my song, Dress. First question of the day is from Jennifer in Cincinnati, Ohio, and she said, how does it feel being charted? We are number 36 on the top 40. It is super weird. It doesn't feel real. It feels like somebody is playing a prank on me, and every single day I feel like people are just gonna be like, wasn't that so funny that we pretended that your video or your song was at 36? Every single day that's how I feel, but it's amazing, and thank you for listening, and thank you to all the radio stations that are playing it. Lucy from Boston, Mass. said, if you had to describe yourself as an animal, what would it be and why? I would like to say like a lion, because I'm a Leo, and that would be like complimentary to myself, but I think I feel like a worm. Fucking no. Billy from Toronto in Ontario, your dream is to sell at stadiums. Which stadium location would you want to perform at first? Oh, that's a good question. I would have to go Gillette, because that's where I used to go watch the Patriots play in Boston, and I feel like that would be like the craziest coming home story and situation for me ever, and I would just cry the whole time. Rachel from Cleveland, Ohio. Are there two? Oh, that was a Cincinnati. I was like, you guys should meet up. Hi, Charlotte. It's Scarf Person. Oh my God, I know exactly who you are. How are you? How was being in the UK? Was it your first time there? First of all, Rachel is Scarf Person because she made me an incredible black and blue scarf and gave it to me on tour while it was freezing cold on the Youngblood tour, and I wore it every single day, and it's my favorite thing. How was being in the UK? The UK was so much fun. London is one of my favorite places in the entire world, so being able to be there with like a bunch of friends and to be able to play a show there was like so crazy, and just so much fun, meeting so many people that I've only talked to online and playing an entire set of an hour of just my songs and getting to like hang out, and I don't know. It was really, really, really wonderful and special, and I'm never gonna forget it. Sandra from, is it Akron or Akon? I always think of like okra, like fried okra. I'm gonna say Akon. Sandra from Akron. What would your dream pimped out tour bus be? Okay, that's a great question, because we were just having this conversation. I saw Maren Morris posted her tour bus on Instagram, and she did like a tour bus tour, and it is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It literally feels like an Airbnb, like hotel room, has everything so personalized, like it's so cool. First of all, I want it to be blue because I hate attention and I don't want anybody to look at me. And then I don't know, I just would want to create a space where like you get to leave the show and get to get off the stage, and you can feel like you're kind of at home, and kind of like remake my apartment in a tour bus so that I feel like I'm not always gone from home, and it can feel like a little piece of home away from home. home. Molly from Indianapolis, Indiana. It is Indiana, right? Can you do an impersonation of someone from Boston? The usual go-to when everybody like does a Boston accent, they're like, where'd you pack the car? You didn't have it yet. You always have the it's always like Charlotte. My name sounds so beautiful, and with the Boston accent, it's Charlotte. Dana from Albany, can you recreate your driver's license pose? I don't want to. First of all, I don't have blue hair in my driver's license, so I have to get that. I was literally gonna get that changed today because I've had blue hair for like 6 years now, and I feel like it's time to not have normal hair in that. But I'm literally just like this. That's the perfect time for the slow zoom just into me. Jess from Lakewood, California. Hi, Bessie. If you could go back in time and tell your younger self one thing, what would it be and why? That is such a good question. There's so many things. I think number one would be to like trust your instincts all the time. Like trust your gut and don't let people sway you on your decisions, especially like your creative decisions. And when it comes to like your own art and stuff like that, it's really important that you kind of like stand your ground. I think to like not care as much about people's opinions of you, and they just don't really matter. They don't hold any weight, and you'll realize that in your future. Carmen from Lexington, Kentucky. What are your plans for this summer? Do you have any time off? Yes and no. I don't know what my plans are. I feel like we're just flying by the seat of my pants at this point. When something comes up, I want to do it. When there's like new songs and videos to be done and stuff. That stuff kind of is exciting for me, and it is fun to do, so it's kind of trying to plan my life around these songs that are coming out, which is exciting. But I definitely, my brother is getting married, so I'm gonna go see him, and that's really exciting. And that's probably my big like summer plan that I have in my calendar. I'm also doing like Bonnaroo Music Festival and some other fun shows and stuff that are gonna be really fun. But I'm probably just gonna try and be outside as much as possible and go canoeing and stuff like that, you know? Thanks again for watching my bonus Ask Me Anything chat and for listening to my song Dress. And shout out Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on the show tonight to answer your questions.